success there over the years.
But again, they play All-State Arena in Rosemont. Some of us who were here in a previous life still call it the Rosemont Horizon. I guess it always will be.
Yeah,
for some of us.
Yeah, I put in the Rosemont Horizon, so it'll always be that in my mind.
Knocked out of bounds as they try to get it inside at Andrich. It'll belong to Grambling. I'll tell you what, Stephen, I think Paul's got some interesting pieces to work with here. This is going to be a much improved program.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I think they've had the firepower in the past. It's just been mentality. You know, where these guys will lock in and have good chemistry and play for Oliver Purnell the way he wants them to play on a more consistent basis.
19th turnover of the game by Grambling.
And you made a point where DePaul was 9-5, and then they got into the juggernaut of the Big East last year and kind of folded them. So to avoid that, they've got to have much better chemistry going into this season.
Marrero will go to the free throw line. The foul by Chase Pommier. So Marrero with a one-on-one opportunity. He's the redshirt freshman out of Gary, Indiana. Suffered a knee injury his second week of practice last year, and they redshirted him. Tonight, it's UFC Fight Night on Fox Sports 1 with an explosive light heavyweight showdown between two UFC legends. Vitor Belfort takes on Dan Henderson. UFC Fight Night coverage starts tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, only on Fox Sports 1. Lead is 25 for DePaul. Shine gets the step baseline. 11 for A.J. Shine.
He's looking for his shot. We've seen him knock down a three into the rim. He's been a little quiet to start the second half. Maybe that could get him on track.
Grambling back to the 2-3 zone. Hamilton. And he was fouled.
Tommy Hamilton likes to come back to the left side. He looked like he had an easy jump hook going right, spun right back into the defense. Was fortunate to get fouled.
Pommier picks up his third personal foul.
Tommy Hamilton's father. Once Michael Jordan said that he had the ability to be a top 5 center in the NBA at 7'4", had all kind of skills, and just couldn't get his life together off the court. Tommy Hamilton, fourth here, has inherited those skills, but a very solid student, excellent student, and excellent citizen.
Shot blocked by Marrero. And here come the Demons. Garrett slashing. Oh, on the reverse. Hamilton. No, but Chandler Thomas picked up his first.
Garrett right there drawing the contact. No foul, but Hamilton really strong. Once again, following the basketball. He's got a really good nose for the rock. Tremendously athletic, but always finds himself in position.
15 points for Sonny Hamilton, who played AAU ball with Billy Garrett Jr. Bringing Young back into the ball game for DePaul. $16 for Hamilton. How long have these teams have been practicing since September 28th? But practice is one thing. I guess you really don't know what you have until you get into a game, right? Until you start playing the schedule, the non-conference.
Yeah, because players react differently when the fans are involved and the TV lights are shining on them. You see their true nature, and sometimes it takes a few games for teams to settle down.
McDonald connecting from the deep corner. He has 5. And that's why, you know, I honestly think when you get into the non-conference campaign and these coaches are experimenting with a lot of different people, they'll tighten up that rotation as you get toward January. Guerrero commits the foul here. But at this stage of the season, I saw last night with Marquette, you probably saw it out west with St. John's and Wisconsin. Coaches still trying to put the pieces together, find out who plays well together. And, you know, not everybody does. I mean, there's certain combinations that work on the floor.
Well, they have an idea of the combinations that they like. But again, players respond differently. And right now, no team is really in tip-top shape. At the end of the season, I don't care how much you've been practicing, when you get in game, those first 3 or 4 games, you're still not in tip-top condition. It behooves coaches to really run guys in and keep them fresh, because guys tire out a little bit quicker here at this juncture of the season.
McDonald in rhythm, splashes that one home from deep. Well, McDonald now from the field in this second half, and 6 second points, 8 in the game. Top to the reverse. Back tap rebound. Blue Demons all over it. Marrero wanting to capture. McDonald takes it away and feeds Young. You draw him that way, but it worked. Brandon Jim finishes.
McDonald's had quite an impact on the game here in the last 3 minutes. A couple threes and hustling after the basketball. Those hustle plays really pay off.
Those hustle plays catching the coaching staff's attention. Young commits a foul. Here is first.
Yeah, the game is not hard. Players just make hard. It's very simple. Make the right play, shoot when you're open, pass when you're not open, and go after the basketball when it's loose on the floor.
Brunell's team has its biggest margin, 30 points. Shine from, oh, and he called glass on it, or did he, Steve? I didn't hear it.
Oh, he didn't call glass. He'll say he meant to do it, though, in the film setting tomorrow.
Sure looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah, he did.
The triple off the bank. McDonald is up short on that one. Nice rebound inside by Marrero, who did not watch in the first half. The redshirt freshman with his first 2 points of the season.
Marrero from nearby Gary, Indiana. A little quick here.
And Blue Demons, Hamilton Crockett going after it, knocked it out of bounds, so it'll be Tigers ball. A.J. Shine has scored the last 10 points for Grambling. Shine on the inbound. And the steal by Young.
Grant Young blew a tire like he was going to go up and dunk that. And didn't quite have the elevation he needed. That was an excellent play without fouling to come up with that steal.
Loose on the floor and diving for it. Coming up with it is Marrero, but he was on the baseline. So it'll belong to Grambling.
So it's interesting when you see players like Marrero that have missed the year of playing due to injury or being redshirted. They come out with some intensity,
some renewed fire. You're right.
Right. Sometimes players take this game for granted until it's taken away.
Freeman on the drive between defenders, and the foul is called on Marrero. His second, 4th on the team.
Richard Freeman goes to the right here and the opportunity he can to continue to teach his ball club. It's a long season, and you have to use every moment you can to get your team better.
Freeman misses on first. He's a freshman out of Indianapolis. Orange Central High School. This coach Ice at his second season. Grambling was the only team in the nation that failed to average at least 50 points per game. Right at 49.7. Freeman misses a pair. Billy Garrett off the rebound. It's going to take a couple of recruiting classes. Grambling, as you mentioned, the APR problems they've had with academics, keeping kids eligible. Mike Bosch stays right with it, knocked out of bounds. And we've got a timeout. 7:47 left to go from DePaul.